channel, and welcome back to the GTX. We're at the final. We've got it finished. This is for the Cancer Awareness Group build, being hosted by Bob Bruesking, and this is a car my brother had, and because we're doing this year's Cancer Awareness build, we're doing my brother's car. He has been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and so I wanted to do this year for him. And it came out, I think, pretty cool. The color is Americana Lipstick Red. It's been sealed with Tamiya clear gloss lacquer. And yeah, not too many issues. It's a really nice kit. The only issue I had, I don't know why, because I've built two of these in the past, three, is the hood. I can't get the hood to fit right. I mean, it fits on there, but like one side is more forward than the other, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. And I didn't want to mess with it since it's been painted, so I thought if I start messing with the hood, I'll screw it up, and I thought I just better leave it alone. So, but that's the GTX. The wheels, my brother had appliance wheels on his car, and good luck trying to find appliance wheels, so I had to get on a couple 3D printing websites that guys have done wheels, car wheels. You can't find too much crap, let me rephrase that. You don't find too much crap for 1/25th models on those websites. Car stuff, usually what I find is for RC stuff, and 1/10. There's a couple guys that do 1/25th, have posted 1/25th stuff. There's not a whole lot on there. But anyway, I found these wheels that kind of sort of looked like his appliance wheels that he had on his car. So we 3D printed them out, and we painted them with Krylon Chrome, which is pretty good paint. I really like that Krylon Chrome, and got them looking pretty cool. So that's the wheels. Now, he didn't have spinners on his, but I had to put something on the center because, as I said, this was made for a RC car, so you just had a single hole in the center for the axle nut, so that kind of covers everything up, and you don't notice that the center wheel is really not right, but it's close enough. So the wheels are 3D printed. The engine, you know, my brother, his car when he bought it had a 440 in it, but there was something wrong with the 440 when he bought it, so he had to replace the 440. And at that time he still had a Super Bee, which he was getting rid of, so he took the 383, because he already built up the 383 in the Super Bee, so he just took it out of there and swapped it into the GTX. And that was that. So we got a 383 in there. That's out of the Dart kit. We made a mold in resin, the old school way, resin casted the 383 and the automatic, the TorqueFlite. The intake is resin, and everything else is the carburetor is resin too. So most of the engine is resin. There's some plastic on it, but mostly resin. Valve covers are resin that I casted. So that's a look at the engine bay in the 383. And it looks pretty close to my brother's. That's how his looked, and kind of looking pretty close to his. Underneath, I think you've already seen the underneath anyway. I'll show it again. Got the Thrush mufflers like he had on his. He used to unbolt them from the headers when he got to the strip, and just let them hang down by one bolt, then run open headers on the track, and then when he was done racing, he would just curl up underneath there and bolt the mufflers back up and drive the car on home. Because it was his work car too. He drove it to work and around town, and on weekends he raced it. So, but that's the underneath, and that's really about it. The interior is black. Your basic black interior. You can probably see a little bit in there. Not really a whole lot to look at. It was just your basic black interior in his car, and that's really about it. The vinyl top we put on using the stippling method to give it that textured look that Chrysler tops. I think Chrysler called it alligator grain, and that's what they used on their vinyl tops. So we got that on there. The drip rails on the roof and around the trim work around the windows is chrome marker. The wing vent is Prismacolor marker, because I wanted that little duller, because those were stainless. The framework for the wing vents were usually stainless. And the chrome work down here on the bottom of the door, or bottom of the window, that's Prismacolor. And then the rocker is bare metal foil. And that's, I'm trying to think, that's really about it. We added a radio antenna to the car. Just a little bit of detail to add to the car. There we go. It's a little better. And that's, I think that's it. I think I've covered over everything. That's his GTX. Pretty cool. It was a great looking car. It was a one-of-a-kind car back then. Most guys in town knew his car. They knew it was his because of the fender flares. So it was a unique car back then. And the only one in town that looked like it, so they always knew it was his. Yeah. Trying to think of anything else. Oh, the headlights, we used GS Hypo to put the headlights on. We used GS Hypo to put the door handles on. We used GS Hypo to put side mirror on. We used 560 for the glass. We used GS Hypo for the wiper blades, wiper arms. We used GS Hypo for the hood ornament. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah. I think I've covered everything now. I think that's it. What's next? We're changing gears, which I think I've already made a video on. Winter is pretty much here for the most part. At least the temperatures are here. So we're going to be switching to sci-fi military stuff that I can use acrylics on. Same with the clear coat, I can use acrylics on. So we'll be switching over to that kind of genre this time of year. So we'll be doing building. Well, we're going to be building Space Ghost that Kenny May made for me. I'm going to put that big guy together. Should be fun. And after Space Ghost will probably be the Enterprise, the old 18-inch AMT kit. It won't be the Enterprise, but the old 18-inch Star Trek kit. We'll probably start that. Yeah, that's it then. Yeah. Okay, take care. Hope you enjoyed the GTX, and thanks, Bob, for putting on this year's Cancer Awareness Group build. And we'll see you guys in the next video.